Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes, tamu sana. Yes. Yesterday, a group of Catholic bishops came out in the open through a press statement and called for a mediation between President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy William Ruto. That was yesterday. And then today, William Ruto has come out in the open to desperately and gladly call for a mediation between himself and the president. So I want you to listen to the Catholic bishops as they spoke yesterday, and then we listen to William Ruto speaking today. For these two instances are going to form the basis of our analysis and discussion today. Listen to the speeches.
It is an open and sad reality that the President and the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya are not reading from the same script. The public exchanges that are being witnessed are dangerous for the prevailing peace and tranquility in the country and cannot be taken lightly. They are already creating anxiety among the people and have potential to ignite political violence if not addressed with immediate effect. We are deeply concerned that if this open disagreement between the President and the Deputy President is taken up by their supporters, the trickle-down effect it could generate across the country would be dire to even contemplate. In a young democracy like ours, it is important that there is unity among the top leaders, as this gives confidence to the people. We call upon the President and the Deputy President to seek ways of reconciling and working together for the sake of the unity of our country. As church leaders, we are ready to step in and mediate a working arrangement between the two leaders that our country badly needs as provided by the Constitution.
Niko tayari. Hawa maaskofu wamesema wanataka kuniweka pamoja na rais. Mimi niko asubuhi na mapema bila condition. Kwa sababu mimi namheshimu rais. Yeye ni mdosi wangu. Kuna watu tu wakora wamekuja hapo wakaweka fitina mingi. Mpaka wakasemekana huyu deputy president weke kando, sijui nini. Lakini mimi niko ready. Without condition, any moment, kwa sababu tulichaguliwa pamoja na.
Yes. If you listen to those two speeches, then some things comes out very, very clearly. There are two things that comes out very, very clearly. The first thing that comes out very clearly is that the Catholic bishops and William Ruto are reading from the same page. The Catholic bishops and William Ruto, or even Tanga, they are reading from the same page. That comes out very, very clearly. The second thing that also comes out clearly is that William Ruto is very desperate to have a mediation with President Uhuru Kenyatta. From where I sit, even if today Uhuru was to make a phone call to William Ruto will go there running. In fact, he will even kneel down on the ground and cry like a baby. Yes, those two things comes out very, very clearly. William Ruto is desperate for a mediation with Uhuru Kenyatta, and that the Catholic bishops are also reading from the same page with William Ruto or even Tanga. So in this video right now, I want us to dissect and put this incident into its right place politically. That's our analysis and discussion today. So if in case you've just bumped on this YouTube channel for the very, very first time, subscribe and also give this video a like. Thank you. God bless you. The first thing about the Catholic bishop is that they might be reading from the same page with William Ruto or even from the Tanga team. So in this case, they might have been sent deliberately by William Ruto himself or by a group or a section of Tanga to issue that press statement they issued yesterday. And also, if you go through the kind of press statement or some speeches that Kimani Ngunjiri, Bahati Member of Parliament, has been issuing, and then you compare it to that statement issued yesterday by the Catholic bishops, there are a lot of commonalities. Kimani Ngunjiri has been threatening some dire consequences, assuming there is no mediation between Uhuru and Ruto. The same thing the Catholic bishops are just threatening. So it simply means these Catholic bishops might have been sent by William Ruto, or they might have been sent by Tanga. They are reading from the same page. What they do not know is that the disagreement between William Ruto and the president is not a personal disagreement. It's all about politics. Uhuru Kenyatta is not keen or is not willing or is reluctant to leave power to William Ruto or to support William Ruto for 2022 politics. That's next year. Uhuru is not willing to support Ruto. Not willing. So whether there is a mediation or not, I believe that it will yield nothing as long as the president is still not willing to support Ruto. Whether they mediate or not, as long as the president will not support William Ruto, there is nothing that will come out of even that kind of a mediation. That one is very clear. And then secondly, William Ruto also comes out to be very, very disparate. And I've looked at it keenly, and I believe there are 4 reasons as to why William Ruto is that disparate for a mediation with the president. 4 reasons why it's that disparate. The first reason why it's that disparate is that William Ruto wants to maintain a foothold in Mount Kenya. And in this YouTube channel, for those who have been following me, can attest to that. I've always maintained that William Ruto is still enjoying the support he's enjoying today in Mount Kenya because Uhuru Kenyatta has not gone back to the people, residents of the mountain, to tell them that he's not with William Ruto. Uhuru Kenyatta has not made that clear. So the day Uhuru Kenyatta comes out and make it clear to the people of the mountain that is not together with William Ruto, that's the day politics of Mount Kenya will change. So maybe William Ruto wants to paint a picture that is not fighting the president. That maybe even if they have disagreed, there is some hope that they might reunite again. William Ruto wants to paint that picture. So as he paints the picture, residents of Mount Kenya will maybe see William Ruto as not fighting the president, as not fighting their son, and will also see that maybe Uhuru and Ruto are maybe still together, or maybe will still make up together maybe in future. So as that happens, William Ruto will just continue to gain foothold on the mountain. So maybe William Ruto is desperate to continue maintaining that foothold on the mountain. And then secondly, William Ruto is also desperate for a mediation between himself and the president because from where he sits, William Ruto knows for a fact that in Kenya, presidential elections are not only won on the ballot, but largely the deep state also influences who becomes the president. And we saw that in 2007, 2013, and also in 2017. So Ruto, from where he sits, even though he's talking that it's the people who decides, he knows that the ultimate decision rests on the deep state. The deep state decides who becomes the president. So William Ruto is just trying to make up with Uhuru so that he can have some kind of favorable, he can be looked in, the deep state can look at him favorably. William Ruto wants just to make up with Uhuru Kenyatta so that he can also be on the safe side with the deep state. I believe that's also a reason why Ruto is desperate for a meeting or a mediation with the president. He knows that without the deep state, his presidential bid next year is a done deal. He will not make it. He will not make it without the deep state. He knows that. And then thirdly, why is disparate? He wants to slow down the inroads Raila Odinga has been making in Mount Kenya as of late. Because just yesterday, Raila was in some parts of Kiambu. And from the videos, you could see the people starting to embrace Raila. They are starting to welcome him gladly and warmly. So that might be giving William Ruto sleepless nights. So he wants to slow down that kind of inroads Raila might be making on the mountain. And the only way he can slow that is to appear as if he's not fighting the president. Is to appear as if maybe they are just about to make up with the president. Yes, he wants just to continue perpetuating that notion that maybe hawajakosana. They are just about to make with the president. And then finally, William Ruto is also desperate so that he wants to continue giving his supporters in Mount Kenya hope. He wants to give them hope that, oh, we are still together. We are still together. We are talking. So as he gives them that hope, a good portion or a majority will see or believe that eventually Ruto and Uhuru might make up together. William Ruto also wants to send that kind of a picture. Because largely also, a good portion also of Mount Kenya residents, at the back of their mind, some still don't believe that Ruto and Uhuru are actually not together. Some still believe that these people are still together. And some, maybe through living in denial, see a situation where Uhuru and Ruto will still reunite. But from where I sit, as somebody who is keenly following politics, the marriage between Uhuru and Ruto is done and dusted. It's a done deal. The divorce is official. It's all about politics. Uhuru will not endorse William Ruto. So by this mediation, maybe Ruto and the Catholic bishops are just trying to find a way of Uhuru and Ruto working together so that the Uhuru might endorse William Ruto. But that's not possible. It's watered down under the bridge. So William Ruto also wants to paint a picture that they are still together to give the residents of Mount Kenya hope that maybe sometimes maybe in the future, Uhuru and Ruto might just make up together and work together. He just wants to give his supporters hope. And he can only do that by bringing this thing of mediation between himself and the president. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, just as I did mention when we were starting, if you've bumped on this YouTube channel for the very first time, kindly subscribe and also give this video a like. If you are watching us for the very first time outside of Kenya, drop a comment and let us know from which part of the globe you are also watching us from. Otherwise, tamu sana yes.